anytime the ball's going through Randy Brady, whether it's a pass or a spin cycle. Jags on the block, but there were 4 Jags already back in the paint in secondary.
And the bucket and one, Randy Brady. Boy, has he had a great start.
It's been one shot now at all, but once or twice.
There's Hondo for 3. He has no problems hitting from downtown. Hans Lewis Jr. Just been very frustrating for the Warhawks. There's Wheat with the drive. Coop with the 3, yes.
Playing so well, playing with so much confidence.
0 for 12 from 3. That's exactly what Richie Riley wants you to do. And that's what Richie Riley wants you to do on the offensive end. Adam Olsen drills it.
Can't stop shooting, but I'm impressed with the staff for ULM. Oh, my.
Oh, my! Randy Brady with the feed and Chase with the... Don't give you many lanes to penetrate, and then they'll do that if you do. Hondo with the block. JJ outside.
Oh, that's really good.
Cooper, 3.
I like it.
That's picture-perfect basketball.
That was how high quality the efficiency of the shots were. How in the world do you leave Canada?
Cannot do it. Cannot leave Adam Olsen that over several times, but just couldn't get the dub. Olsen under pressure. Wow. Hits another one. Adam 24.
Oh,
Olsen,
yeah, absolutely.
He's going to take that one.
Absolutely.
And he's going to hit that one.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, bro, he's in that zone now.
I'll tell you,
Was a shooter type guard. That's got to be N1.
there you go. Randy Brady got his defender in the air, and then it was just a matter of waiting.
I think versatility and the range is amazing.
Hawthorne not there.
Go get one, Escambia.
Got it.
When I look.
They'll run the clock as we're under 2 minutes to go. JJ to Max. 3-pointer. Yes! There it is. Maxwell land.
You can do that.
There you go, big fella. I like it.
Great win. It is. This time of year, they're all great because we're trying to win a regular season championship. So if you drop one, you can't do that in all likelihood. And we were able to do that tonight to take care of business against a very dangerous offensive team. I think that gets overlooked sometimes when you look at, their record. They've lost some close games, but I'm sure their record's not where they want it to be. But they're really well coached with Phil Cunningham, and they have offensive weapons. So for us to have that defensive performance the first half was really impressive. 15% from the field, 5% from 3, and just did a great job guarding them and being disruptive. Thought we did a really good job the first half and overall for the game, even though he had 20 with Lewis. He's as dangerous of an offensive dude as we have in our league. I thought we did a good job with that. I thought we did a good job sharing the ball tonight. 19 assists is a high number for us. 11 turnovers, but some of those we got a little loose once the lead extended. We had contributions from so many guys. You look at Olsen, the way that he shot it. But all the way, that would be the headliner, probably 29 points, 8 of 13 from 3. But Cooper gave us some, really good production. Chase Harris, as always, gave us great production. We were able to only play him 26 minutes, which was major to be able to get him out of there. Randy Brady was tough, 8 rebounds. I could go on and on. We did a nice job tonight with our focus level and the force that we played with, and when we do that, and we got a pretty good team.
Chase said y'all watched the film the first time you played him, and it's pretty ugly. What were you kind of harping on after that one?
It was the worst game we played all year. And credit to them because they came out and they punched us in the mouth up there in Monroe. I mean, they scored 45 in the first half. They turned us over some, which is uncharacteristic of who we are, and we didn't play well. We allowed them – and, again, not talking about their offense, they are dangerous offensively. And we allowed them to – they went off on us the first half. I think we were down 16 at halftime or 15 at halftime. And we had to fight back and pull off a miracle down the stretch. And I want our guys to understand you can't come out and play a half of basketball like that and put yourself in that position. And I think that registered because we got off to a great start, never lost the lead, led for 40 minutes. And that's what you got to do, because when you I always say this, you want to be better the second time. You want to be great the first time you play somebody through this league, but you want to be better the second time because you've seen what they do against you. And I think we were tonight. We understood what we needed to do at a high level, and we had the discipline, the focus to be able to carry that out.
Talk about the opportunity these guys have. You win Friday night. Worst case, you've got a share of the regular season title.
It's a heck of an opportunity because they're hard to get. It's really hard to get. We got one last year, and we needed some help last year. We won on Friday, and had to have somebody lose, and they did. This year we don't need any help. We just got to take care of the 40 ourselves. And that's anytime when you start a season off in the summer, your goal is to be playing on that Friday to have a chance to win a regular season championship. Because you can't get to the tournament yet, right? Obviously, there's a goal to win the conference tournament and go to the NCAA tournament. But we can't play that yet. That's next week. So we got one on Friday against a tough Southern Miss team, like really tough. We went down there and had a battle with them. And you get a chance to hang another banner and get a ring and cut some nets. So that, and our guys, I told them after the game, you've earned that opportunity to do that. This has been a hard year. I mean, it's been a hard year. When we lost Peyton Law, a lot of people gave up on this team. What he was, not only 13 points and 6 rebounds, but he was our tough glue guy. Hard. And we've just had guys step up. You know, it's cliche to say next man up. Every coach, I think, says that. But that was the mentality with our guys. They stepped up and they covered those holes that we, needed covered with him being out. And then you had, our guys like Chase Harris took his game to another level. A.O. took his game to another level. Jaden Cooper kept getting better, so now he's highly productive. Hondo, same thing. RB took his game to another level. Steven was thrown into having to do a lot more than, as a sophomore that we thought he might need to do. I could go on and on. Broom has really helped us down the stretch. So you got to take advantage when you get an opportunity. Our program, too, last thing I'll say about this part, our program is built on an underdog mentality. From me to all of them. We're NAI guys that nobody really gave a chance to be here. And I've been here for a long time, and I've been at the Division I level as assistant and as a head coach at Nicholls State. And I think people that don't know me personally, I was driving vans, washing laundry, making nothing at the NAI level for years before I got a chance. And these guys are the same way. So when they I told them in there, when we get an opportunity to finish something that they gave us an opportunity to do, we got to go finish it. So that's got to be the focus for the tomorrow and then leading into Friday, that, you got to go take advantage of the opportunity. And I think our guys are going to be ready to go.
You're able to get Max a bucket, I think the first time he had scored since before he got hurt the first time.
It was everything, man. I'm glad you asked that. It was everything. It was everything. When he tore his ACL at Jacksonville State, I jumped in the car and I rode home with him. He couldn't really ride on the bus. I rode home with him, and I was going through a hard time at that time. I was about to lose my mom. I lost her 2 months later. And I remember being in there, and I felt sorry for myself. We just got beat, and I was about to lose my mom, and it was just a hard season for me personally. And I looked over at him, and his positivity, knowing that he tore his ACL, just was like a shining light for me. And it never changed throughout his whole rehab. He never, ever showed any negativity. Got down. He has tremendous faith and tremendous unselfishness and positivity. And he's taught me so much, man. And I told him that in there in front of the whole team. He tore it again, and same thing. I remember thinking when he tore it the second time, I was like, man, I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, and he had the same mentality. It's truly been special watching him, how he's handled adversity as a young, adult, because it's hard. Like, life's hard. The one thing I know about Maxwell, Lynn, when he leaves here, there's not anything this world can throw at him that he ain't going to be able to handle. And he's going to be highly successful in whatever he does, like highly successful. because he has all the right things in his heart. And he knows how to handle adversity, and not only handle adversity, turn it into something positive. So when that ball went in, we tried to run an action for him and get him one, and we kind of turned it over there, Brian, at half court. And then we ran another one, and he got freed up, and it went and dropped. And I always talk about guys he deserved that one to drop, and I was really happy to see it go in.
Coach, can you speak to your defensive performance in these past 2 games? I know you haven't been, but prior to that, you have been playing the best defensively. Can you speak on that?
That's what it's supposed to look like. That's the simple terms. Like our identity all year has been our defense. We've really guarded. That's what we hang our hat on. And you're exactly right. Leading in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, our defense dipped. And we were able to survive at Arkansas State and win, even though we didn't guard very well. We dropped one at Marshall because we didn't guard very well. We dropped one against Texas State here because we didn't guard very well. And we addressed it, and our guys have a maturity level and want to win so much that we got back to doing what we need to do. And we not only did we get back to doing what we need to do, we got back to seeing the value of how to do it. And that's with force and discipline. And the Troy performance was really good, and then we carried it over the first half tonight and had another incredible defensive performance in his back-to-back games, holding really good offensive teams under 30% from the field.
Yeah, that's a good way to end off the season. We got one more game and then into conference, so just going in with confidence, right? Ending these games just full of confidence, our team, individually as well.
You personally, you couldn't miss. I mean, just talk about that feeling.
Yeah, it's good. It feels like every time something goes up, it's going to go down. So I'm thankful for my teammates finding me in my spots, right? As a shooter, I say it often. I don't create a lot of my shots. My teammates create a lot of them, and just thankful that they can find me in those spots.
Did you save any for Friday next week?
Oh, yeah, always.
It was a high level of focus. We started the last few weeks, we didn't have a high level of focus, giving up a lot of points defensively. So we started with Troy, and now we just came in with the same mentality.
I know it's a long time ago, but when you guys played them down there, obviously it went a totally different way. I mean, what did you think about that game at all coming into this one?
Yeah, watching the film, it was like we didn't have any energy. It was like all bad body language. Everything was bad. So we made sure to not come out like that again.
How did it make you feel to see Max get a bucket finally?
Yeah, it feels good because he does it every day in practice. So to see him actually hit one in game, it felt great.